Hello and welcome back to Pastor's Wives Tell All, where we spill the tea on
Thursdays.
You gotta wait for the pause.
It's okay. I just a baby.
Wait a second, I gotta fix my face now. What?
It's just getting weirder.
Hello, darlings, and welcome to our special edition of Pastor's Wives Tell All, where we three, Jessica, Jenna, and Stephanie, spill the tea on Thursdays.
Grab some coffee or a pot of tea and listen in for all the tips and tricks and random facts you never knew you needed.
Until now.
Hello there, and welcome back to Pastor's Wives Tell All, where we spill the tea on Thursdays.
We love spilling the tea on Thursdays. It's our favorite.
I need y'all to know it took me a lot of times to get that phrase correct.
We know we were here.
They didn't know, but guys, perhaps that'll make it to the bloopers on our Patreon.
Yep, there you
for
go.
our patrons.
Wow.
Good times.
Good
Anyway.
times. Okay, so guys, we're going to talk about our hometown retreat that happened this summer. Because, it was our first ever.
I know.
And there's another one coming.
And we are going to talk about that in just a little bit. But first, does someone want to give us a summary of what we did?
We normally leave town to go do retreats for other hostesses that, come up with the venue and the menu, and then we bring all the fun and the schedule and the teaching and all that. But we decided, what if we did one locally? And here's the thing. We live in a town with not a lot of options, but we found one not too terribly long ago. And we decided this place was perfect. It's like you're in the city, but you're not in the city. You feel like you're in a totally different place. It's
really do.
magical.
Yeah.
So this nice Airbnb place with all of the view and all of the things, we decided let's do it there. And so we had our first ever hometown retreat where two of our close friends came and helped, serve the women and helped us get the food ready and all of the things, and did a whole retreat right here in our hometown. It was absolutely beautiful. Loved every second.
And it's actually the same place where we had our book signing.
Yes.
So it was just really cool that we've had some of our first at the Webb's place, which is just a beautiful, beautiful place. And if you ever need an Airbnb, go check them out. Or if you're local, you can have your wedding there, conference there,
your event,
anything. So
And it's literally
beautiful.
right in the middle of all three of our houses.
Yeah.
So
literally,
imagine
It's
our
so
houses are in
weird.
the shape of a triangle. It is literally, it's
center.
closest to my house, but it is right there in the center.
It was created for Pastor's
and
Wives.
it's in the back of my neighborhood. So I just drive to the back of my neighborhood and it's like I'm in a different place that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I'm going, how is this little place here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's prayed over. You can tell too.
Oh,
when you walk
100%.
on that property,
100%.
it's definitely, that it's prayed over. And then they confirmed that for us. So
and
it's awesome.
these women that came were just so special, and it was just so cool. It was a smaller group. How many was there, including our
14?
So 14.
I think
14 of them.
And it was, when you have a smaller group, which sometimes we have the most at 30 at some houses, but with 14, it was really nice. I feel like we got to know each one of them really well, which is a little harder with 30, but we still love the party that 30 brings.
Yeah,
but for this event and for the place that we had to have that many was perfect. And be still time. Guys, in the middle of the summer, I think one of the coolest God moments for me, just looking, it was so simple, but so perfect, is in the middle of summer in Alabama. It is usually hot, hot, even right when you wake up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
But the Lord hath ascended upon the Webb's place and just gave us this breeze and shade. And it was a beautiful morning that everyone was able to be outside, enjoy God's creation, and they did not sweat.
Yeah.
And it was just perfection, which was just really cool.
Yeah, it was
That's all.
beautiful. I loved it. It was the perfect spot for a retreat, honestly.
Yeah. Hey friends, we will get right back to our episode, but we want to take a moment and thank our patrons. You guys keep our podcast going.
If you are not a patron and you would like to consider donating to our podcast ministry, we would be so grateful, and we might even do a happy dance.
When you become a patron, you get perks like being the first to hear about special info and retreats. You get bonus episodes, monthly devotionals, lock screens, and more.
Plus, we have added a new $1 tier for those who believe in us and what we're doing, just because you love us.
So head on over to our show notes and click on the Patreon link to learn more. Now let's get back to our episode.
What was like a takeaway, like a moment or something different or special that's a takeaway?
Yes, but can we first talk about when we got there to start setting everything up? You know, we usually put like some candy and like a little scripture card like on everybody's pillows before they arrive, and we pray over the rooms. Yes. Well, we walked into one of the houses that some of the ladies would be staying, and the smell of a certain plant,
the aroma
hit us in the face, and we were like, "Whoa!"
Like the people that stayed here before us.
Mm-hmm. They were chill,
having some fun.
They were very chill. They
chill.
must have been very chill. They had to have been very chill because the scent was very strong.
Like we were on the sidewalk, not even in the house yet. And
we went, oh gosh. Gosh.
So we were running around like chickens with our heads cut off, trying to make this place smell as if it had not been smoked in. But it did linger for quite some time, but it finally went away. Probably the next day.
Candles. And it was the most beautiful little cottage, but we were like, what happened here?
Yeah. So obviously it wasn't even the Webb's place's fault at all. Yes. Like they just had some people stay that just, decided to do their own thing. And
they were living life.
It was a funny laughing point, whenever people arrived, we got to show them to their rooms and say, if you smell something, this is what happened. It wasn't us.
But thankfully, none of them really smelled it. So I think by that we had done every trick in the book with baking soda and coffee grounds and candles and sprays and Febreze, all the things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so by the time I got there, we were good to go.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
But moving on, I would say that my favorite part, goodness, it's so hard to choose a favorite part anytime we talk about retreats. But I love like the conversations that were happening like in the between moments, like after sessions were over. But I think my favorite part was we actually incorporated a spiritual gifts assessment test with this retreat. And my friend Rachel came in and spoke on spiritual gifts. And it was such a sweet time. Like,
so sweet.
I don't know, that whole, the way that all of that happened was such a God thing. Like she popped in my head because she's just precious and she's passionate about spiritual gifts and teaching women about, or not just women, but just people about spiritual gifts and walking in what God's called them to do. And so she came and got to share with the ladies. And I think she did
a wonderful job. It was
super special. So.
And you did good too, like, because it's kind of been your thing that you've been able to kind of own in the retreat and teach on. So it was just a really cool time. Yeah. And to see eyes open for sure.
What about y'all?
Well, it wasn't that because I wasn't there.
That's so true. She left us.
I had a wedding to go to ministry. And so therefore, but I did see the looks on the women's faces when I walked in and how drawn into what y'all were saying. And just, I could tell that it was really good.
Yeah.
But as far as, a good takeaway, favorite part. I loved how our husbands got to pop in.
Yeah.
And so these guys who have supported us from the get-go, the women got to actually kind of meet them, sort of interact. They acted just like themselves. Let's just say that. They sure did. My husband came in hot.
Yep.
Let's just say that.
My dog came. Ian brought the dog and she peed all over the floor because she was excited.
Happy peas.
Happy peas happened. That was good. Yeah. But it was, I don't know, it was just super fun for them to see a little more of life that happens and our family. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. There's lots of other cool things too. But
I think that was really great. I loved just small group time. I just, that time after our sessions of teaching and just the takeaways that women were struggling with, or you could just tell that they were there for that certain word that maybe happened during that session and the encouragement that they brought to each other. And lessons that they've learned and just the laughter also, because our dance party at the end of the weekend is always one of our favorites, and their personalities come alive in different ways. And so it was a lot of fun. We had like an ice cream, like Sunday social, and just danced our little hearts out. And of course the music got taken away on Instagram. It's fine. Instagram. But y'all still voted and we appreciate that. And it was so fun. The women had fun.
Oh, who won that? I think it was y'all.
Clearly it was us.
Hey,
clearly.
I want you to know though, I got a lot more.
We got a Broadway show.
You did. But we definitely got so many more votes than I thought we were going to get.
I mean,
and I
people
was like,
felt
wow.
sorry for you.
Is it bad that I never saw any of the votes or
No,
who
I'm
won?
just kidding. It was good. It really was.
She's not wrong though, because these two were in the same small group and they both are the dancers. I am not a dancer, and my entire team, except for one, were not dancers. None of
I
them.
feel like you still, it was still good.
Yes.
So
Therefore, you are a dancer.
Y'all marched to the beat of your own drum.
We sure did.
I really thought that y'all's was amazing.
It was cute. I thought it was so the best that you had created.
100%.
Oh.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was
because
really
it was more like acting out. It wasn't like
a
as
human
much
video.
dancing. It was a human video.
It brings me back
I can
to
do human videos.
Yeah, it
just
brings me back to the good old days. Human videos make.
But I did I think the touch of y'all's, what I loved was the spoons. The spoons that were taped on two of the girls' faces to look like they had little mics.
Yeah, like Britney Spears.
It was that, honestly, that right there took the cake. I was like, that is hilarious.
It truly wasn't even the dancing.
If I had known that we could do props, I need to start thinking about props. I like
we have done props in the past.
100%.
I've never done props.
There was a cowboy hat
group in Minnesota.
Oh, a cowboy hat.
We had scarves. They ran to the chapel to go get
I remember
props.
that.
Okay, well, I need to start paying attention and remembering that we can grab props, because apparently I don't remember these things when it's time. Okay, so this time I'm going to try to remember.
I just thought about something. Sorry, squirrel. One of the things that I thought was really cool about the retreat is one of the girls, she ended up going during free time to go get a tattoo.
Yes.
Except he's not the one who actually ended up doing it. It was the other person who's in there with him.
But still supported his.
But I was like, that was so cool.
It was so fun. It was beautiful.
Went over there. Yeah. Oh, and it looks so good.
We do love our tattoo guy.
We sure do.
Zach,
we love you.
This is the longest spill the tea ever.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We've also decided to get another tattoo.
Speak for yourself. I already got new ones.
Oh, another.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother spill the tea.
Oh, we'll share
You'll
it
have
later.
to wait and listen.
That's right.
We love you guys.
You.
Happy Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Okay, friends, if you have enjoyed this episode as much as we have, please help us spread the word on Facebook and Instagram.
If you didn't know yet, Instagram is where all the fun is at. From dance reels on Wednesdays to spiritual encouragement and laugh out loud posts in between, there is something for everyone.
And last but certainly not least, if you could take a moment right now to stop what you're doing and give us a rating and review, even subscribe to our podcast, this seriously helps other people find us who wouldn't be able to otherwise. Thank you so much for your love and support. We hope you'll tune in next week.